Well, this story is crazy. So, a very well known YouTuber with over 5 million subscribers allegedly abducted two women and did some crazy things to them. So, 26-year-old Corey Pritchett Jr. is from Houston, Texas, and he is a YouTube star who is now facing aggravated kidnapping charges for abducting two women and taking them on a wild, high speed car ride on Interstate 10. During this time, he allegedly threatened the women with a gun and he even prayed with them before he dumped them off on the side of the road and then told them this was their only opportunity. Corey is then accused of fleeing after the kidnap incident, which reportedly happened on November 24th of last year, 2024. The victims were reportedly found by deputies with the Waller County Sheriff's Office, and this was after a local, saw them on the side of the road and then called 911 to report it. They were near a way station off of I-10 in the Brookshire area. So Corey, as I said, has over 5 million subscribers across his two YouTube channels. One is for personal videos, and that username is at CoreySSG31, and another one is where he posts family pictures and videos of his wife and kids. Yes, he's married with children. That username on YouTube is at Pritchett Family, Pritchett. So reportedly he had met the women at a gym in Houston earlier in the day to work out. It was said they also went on an ATV outing that day where they rode ATVs with some of his friends. Furthermore, they went to a local bowling alley, so they were having a good old time before things went south. Reportedly, the two female victims said that they noticed that Corey and his friends started acting suspicious. They started looking around. They found out that Corey and his friends had issues with another group that was at the bowling alley. He reportedly left the bowling alley for a while, and then the two women rode with one of his friends to meet him because they had left some belongings in his car. After meeting up with him again at a local grocery store, he offered to take them home. But the women said something was not right with him at that time. Both of the victims said that at this point they realized there was a complete change of behavior in Corey. They said he was not the same person he was earlier in the day. He then allegedly told the victims that he believes somebody was after him and that he is being accused of setting someone's car on fire. Then instead of driving them home, he drove in the opposite direction. He then got on I-10 going towards San Antonio, and it was said he was speeding, easily going over 100 miles per hour. He eventually pulled out a gold-colored handgun while he was driving. He started to wave it out of the sunroof and he then shot it. The women then asked right then, "Please take us home," but he wouldn't do it. Both women said they tried to calm him down by saying, "Let's pray together," and he said okay, and he even led them in prayer. But he continued driving westbound on I-10 and he was still speeding. It was said that during this time he also called a female friend while he was driving, and that contact in his phone was under future wife. He did a video chat with her, and during that time he told her that he was interested in killing these two women and then dumping their bodies off somewhere. Both of the women said that he told the female on the other end of the phone that he had the perfect opportunity. He was out in the middle of nowhere and nobody could hear them scream and nobody would ever find them. He then asked the female if he should just go ahead and kill them. The unknown female told him yes, and the women said at that point they knew they were about to die and he was going to take them in the middle of nowhere. They definitely feared for their lives. At one point it was said Corey told the female victims, "I'm going to F y'all," the F word, "and then I'm going to kill y'all." But he changed his mind and let them go. He was said to be traveling on I-10 east towards Houston, and that's when he finally dropped the women off on the shoulder of the road. So he then drove off, left them on the side of the highway alone at like 1:18 a.m. The women said they continued walking along the side of the highway for about an hour and tried to flag down drivers. It's just crazy situation. Reportedly on YouTube, Corey is known for posting comedy videos, music, and lifestyle vlogs, and often with his family. It was said he's being very vocal about his current situation and his charges since he was arrested last week, and he's posting about it on social media. He said on January 4th on an Instagram post, "It's fixing to be a ball." He said, "You see it says accused, right?" He then said, "Don't worry, I'm finna give the details here and in the court of law." And then he said the women are going to regret effing with him. And then he said he's got the best lawyer in Houston. I guess we will see there, Corey. If these allegations against you are true, it definitely seems like you need some therapy. And then to talk like this to these victims, it sounds like a threat in my opinion. He obviously thinks he is invincible. Do y'all follow this guy? Let me know in the comments. And for more true crime and updates into this case, be sure to give me a follow. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe.